the ability to break bigger goals into many small goals, make it tangible, it makes it way more likely to become a success if you're able to see each step of the process of getting to your bigger goal. And this ability is something that a guy called Duneier, I think I pronounced it right, otherwise I'm gonna put a link in the description, to one of his TED Talks. He did a TED Talk that's unbelievable. It's so cool, you're gonna have to watch it. But anyway, his life story is really, really cool, because he has made himself very successful mainly built on this principle. He went from being a C-level student to becoming a straight A student only by applying this principle. And he also became a top investment expert for a hedge fund, and he became an author of Alpha Brain in 2018, and he's also a Guinness World Record holder for a couple of different things. It's all made possible by really not focusing that much on the big goal, but looking at only what is the first step. So for example, a really good example he uses is if you have to read a big book, it can feel like it's daunting, and you maybe will be likely to not get started, especially if it's a difficult book. So what he says is, just set one goal is to just read the first word. Just find the book, open the first page, and just read the first word. That's all you have to really focus on. So the trick is, as soon as you've read the first word, you realize it's very easy to read the second word once you've already at it. And this effect is like something that goes on in the mind, is something that applies to almost any task in life. There's a lot more difficulty associated with all the thinking and the feelings before doing a task than actually doing the task. Or as another guy that I really like to talk about is Ferris, the author of 4-Hour Workweek. He's like a productivity guru. He says that we tend to suffer more in our minds than in real life, meaning it almost hurts more to think about getting the job done than to actually getting the job done and actually doing it. And this guy, Duneier, he comes up with this very simple concept of just only focusing on step one. If you can just focus on step one, all the following steps will almost happen effortlessly, okay? Very, very cool. It just goes down to the core of how our minds work and how we tend to postpone stuff and not get stuff done because we just think it's too hard to get started, okay? A couple of examples from your real life. If you have to go to the gym, actually the first step to going to the gym is to get your gym equipment ready, like pack your gym bag and put it in the car. That's the first step. When that is done, you are almost halfway to the gym, so to speak, okay? Another example could be, if you have a difficult phone call, you have to make an important phone call, such as a negotiation or something with your boss. The first step is to find the phone number and prepare the first sentence you have to tell to the guy you're calling. Just two very small things. Find the phone number, decide what's the first thing you're gonna say. Once you've taken those two very easy steps, the rest will come by itself. Take big goals and boil them down to the very, very first step that has to be done, and only focus on the first step. Then the rest will come more easily. And then you can break every element of achieving a big goal, can be broken down to very small bits, and by focusing just on the very small bits, becomes very easy. Okay, super cool.